please take that with you. Please share it on your social media, because that's where we're gonna get a lot of our hints and leads from. It's straight from social media, because we're in the digital age. So take them all, please.
Give everybody a round of applause that came up here and speak today. The fact that you just came out here is a start of the solution. You mentioned how many people go missing every year?
About 750,000.
Huh?
750,000.
750,000. How many out of that 750,000 you said is usually found within that year or something?
400,000.
400,000. Okay, so it's still 350,000 people that's missing. Have everybody in here been paying attention to the news lately? Like, it's been going on across the seas. 25,000 people, no, 30,000 now, has been murdered in Palestine, and that's a genocide. He just said 350,000 people are still missing every year, out of that 750,000 every year. South Africa just brought Israel to the International Court of Justice and got recognized by the International Court of Justice as a genocide going on. But 350,000 people is still missing over here in the United States. And we in the Black, brown, and indigenous community is not taking this serious enough. This is a genocide. This is a slow genocide that's been happening to us for a long time. We be going missing for a lot of different reasons. Human trafficking. I think people don't be paying attention to the people that's coming up missing for organ trafficking. The young brother down there in Valdosta, Georgia, Kendrick Lamar Johnson, ain't his name? He was found rolled up in a mattress. Y'all remember that case? Did y'all know he was missing organs? Did y'all hear about that case out in Arizona where it was like a non-profit organization that was getting bodies and stuff and was using the organs, taking extra organs and using them for all type of different reasons? There's a lot of reasons why we coming up missing. Black, brown, and indigenous people, and we're not getting a lot of media attention based on this stuff. Another reason why we coming up missing, I believe, is a lot of this white supremacy stuff. Let's keep it 100. We've been listening to what they've been going out in these supermarkets and stuff, shooting up just to kill black people, just to kill brown people and Uvalde and stuff. Indigenous people. We not taking this serious enough, people. The main thing I want everybody to walk away from here today is the message that David Robinson gave. He single-handedly reached out to the community. It was a community effort that even got them out there to scour that desert. People just like me, you, and everybody in here. Everyday people. We are the solution. Everyone that came up here to have people missing, they said the police ain't been doing nothing. The Black Panther Party been saying this though. The police ain't in here to serve and protect our community. That's not their role. That's what we've been misled. Because we go to their schools and then when I want to emphasize this, these are colonial schools. Let's keep it 100. I'm going to use direct language to describe this stuff. When indigenous people went to boarding schools and they were stripped from their language, their culture, their history, those were colonial schools. It was to assimilate them into a system and accept their oppression. So the police force ain't never been used to maintain and serve and protect our community. It's to keep our community in place, to maintain a system. We are the solution. Every last one of the individuals in here, us in the Black Liberation Party, we recognize that our mission is waking up our community, building a relationship with the institutions in our community. That's why we have a relationship with them. Same reason Martin Luther King and the Fred Hampton, the Black Panther parties had a relationship with them. If your institution that you go to every Sunday, people of faith, if y'all not out here in this community, we don't want to hear that stuff. You hear me? I'm going to be raw and uncut. Because this is what Martin Luther King was about. And people forget his message. This is why he was organizing with the vice lords and not the Christian churches in Chicago. Because they was actually in the community. In your book, it says faith without works is dead. That's why a lot of us in our generation ain't trying to hear none of that stuff. Because you're not in our community, helping our community. I did 18 years in prison. If there was a person like me in my community, I wouldn't have did those 18 years. People wonder why I got a little rough around the edges. It's because it's a lot of the good people in our community that's really betraying our community. It's silence becomes betrayal at some point. That's what Martin Luther King said. I say boots on the ground is also betrayal if you're not in our community working to solve the problems in our community. So that means everybody in here has a responsibility. Nobody is off the hook. But we have to get everyone in our community to see that. That's the lesson I want y'all to take away. I want to commend you, Dr. David Robinson. Not everybody is going to get out there, boots on the ground, and go look for their loved ones and push as hard as you're doing. Same thing with Katrina. You know I know your struggle. Not everybody out here in your family out here boots on the ground like you. But y'all are the reason why we out here. Because when y'all lead the way, we out here with you. All power to the people.
All power to the people, comrade.
Thank you all again for coming out, and that's the end of our program. Any questions from anybody, for anybody? Again, thank y'all so much for coming out. Good night.
Woo-hoo! Katrina! Katrina.
Okay. Go ahead.
I didn't think you wanted to talk.